Abby here with Scrap and Abby, and I'm back with another project share for all of you. Today is the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July to everybody who's watching this video. This is actually a mixed media layout that I did, let me think, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, probably closer to 4. And I just loved how this turned out. It's got a lot of texture by, materials or the way I turned up the papers, and by layering different elements and things like that. So let me hold it up close like this, and then I'll kind of go over each part individually. All right, so this paper here. This is actually from Tim Holtz's paper pads, and it has a different colored core on the inside. I love that paper. And what the base is just a piece of thick chipboard. That's all that is in the back. I had this mounted to the wall. I didn't have this framed because it's got a lot of dimension on, and that's just the way I wanted to display it. And just did some little bits of tearing out here. This paper you see under here is from Graphic 45. This is just using one of my star stencils. It almost looks like frosting, which I kind of thought was kind of cool. And then I just added some ink, some of Tim Holtz's Distress ink on this. I think it was Vintage Photo, if I remember correctly. And then just distress the edges using his distress tool, and I'll show you which one that one is. It's like, how many times can Abby say distress and Tim Holtz? So I use this little tool here from Tim. I love it. It just gives it a really, really nice kind of a deep, distressing edge. So there's that. And then this is also from Tim, the little film strip, and the Freedom. I think all of the paper is actually from one of Tim's kind of collective ephemera packs, and I thought that was just a really kind of nice look to go with. Sorry, little piece of burlap falling around here. Okay, so here, and there's a star that is also cut out from his paper. I thought this was really sweet. That little boy standing there saluting, holding the American flag. And this is just a cluster of some different elements. Some are from Tim Holtz, some are from Maya Road, and the flowers I think are from Mon Ami Gabby. This one is from Maya Road, and this one is a metal one. I think that's from Recollections, if I remember correctly. And then one of these little bits right here, you can put like a little photo or something in. So what I did is I cut around one of the smaller little bits of ephemera and stuck that in the pack. Here is another film strip bit, and this is one of the tag pieces from that ephemera pack. Same thing with the star down here, just kind of covered it up a little bit. I kind of made like a little, I'm going to try to show you. See how there's like a little bit of elevation right there? I kind of wanted that 3D effect kind of on the bottom of this, and it says United We Stand. And then I took some chipboard letters. I don't remember where I got these, because I bought these off of somebody, I think eBay or Etsy, I can't remember. And then I just add a little bit of some red glitter. I did a little bit of gold embossing to kind of give it that little shimmer. I didn't do a full-on embossing where I completely covered the chipboard letters. I kind of like the brown craft kind of cardstock look mixed in with the other colors. So, and this is just some gold trim. I think that's from Mon Ami Gabby as well. And this is, sorry, that was my little dog Bella. She's laying here with me. This is the same paper from the same paper pack with Tim Holtz's paper. And then just some more of the ephemera right here on the side. And down here, this is from my stash, and this is some of the little tinsely stuff from Tim Holtz as well. And this is just some fabric little bits that I had in my stash already. So I just kind of let the look of it hanging down here, kind of tattered, almost like, the tattered American flags that you kind of see around too. Now I did not run this all the way into the bottom because this was going to be covered. I didn't want to waste it by doing that, so I just put a little strip on the top, and then underneath here I just added this bottom part here. So just a little tip for in case you haven't done that before. I really like how this turned out. I mean, it's just so much texture. I think it has a lot of visual interest. You can, if it's kind of interactive, I mean, you can kind of touch on it and feel the different layers and textures. I love that. That is one of my very favorite things about crafting, is creating all the different layers of textures using different materials and different, mediums, like, using modeling paste and, sprays and glitter and things like that. So this is actually from this is the Graphic 45 paper too. I think it's from the collection. It's called A Gentleman's something. I can't remember. I have that paper pad, but I don't want to stop and dig for it. And here's another little torn edge right here. It just kind of makes a cool thing. So if you've never done a mixed media layout before, hopefully I can give you some ideas on what to do and using different materials and, you know, textures and things of that nature. And I'm going to be actually doing some shabby chic mixed media layouts coming up soon, so I will make those a process video so you can kind of see, or excuse me, not process video, meaning where I speed it up, meaning it's going to be like a real-time video where I'm, you know, not speeding up the video camera. You're seeing kind of the whole creative process. So it's going to be a little bit long, probably going to be close to an hour or slightly over, because I'm not the world's fastest crafter. It just takes me time to kind of find out where I want to put the different pieces and components and adding things and taking things away. So I hope you all enjoyed this little project share. And again, happy 4th of July to everybody. And I will see you in my next video. So happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting. And I will see you next time. Bye!